What is going on, 𝗤𝗏𝗀𝗀 Nation? Did you miss me? Thanks for tuning in. Today's episode is going to be all about the one-arm chin-up. If you guys have been following my training, following what I've been doing, 2 days ago I got my one-arm chin-up. I've been at this for the last 2 years, okay? I've broken 3 fingers, this pinky, and this thumb. I've had ups and downs. I've been on top of it. I've been off of it. But the last 2 to 3 months of my training have been really good. I've been doing entirely different things, and I think that these things really attributed to getting my one-arm chin-up, which is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I get a lot of questions on YouTube, a lot of questions on Instagram about what I did. We're going to be covering all of that in this video today. But if you guys like content like this, smack that subscribe button. It's the red one underneath the video, because every time I make a new video, you get notified. So it's a really good feature. Now let's not forget that the 𝗤𝗏𝗀𝗀 army is now over 500 people. That is insane, guys. Like, honestly, I'm super happy with that. This community is awesome. A lot of you guys were like real friends out of this. So I'm super happy with how this community is growing. Seriously, like the number doesn't even mean that much to me. I'm just happy here sharing my journey with you guys. So I made a rings program called Rings Mastery where I break down every single thing on the rings, because like I've been doing this stuff since college. Iron cross, muscle up, front lever, back lever, workouts, everything that you guys see me doing is in there, okay? That's also how I build my physique. Rings is a lot of the reason why I look like why I look like this sometimes, alright? With a little bit of touch-up, let's not forget. But what I'm going to be doing is every single Monday, I will pick a random subscriber and give this program to them for free. Again, everything rings is included. The only thing you need to do to be entered in this is subscribe to this channel. That's all I ask for, alright? So we're going to be doing that. Giveaways every Monday. I'm excited to do this. Thank you guys so much for being part of this journey. I really honestly appreciate it. All that stuff aside, let's talk about what I did to get the one-arm chin-up. Alright guys, so I'll be honest, one big thing that I overlooked, and one of the reasons why it took so long, is because my grip is naturally kind of shitty, okay? With both of my pinkies broken, my grip isn't that strong. The last 2-3 months, I've been doing a thing called Grease the Groove training. You guys can see a full video. I'll link to that like right here. Another link, another thumbnail. But basically what it is you're gonna be hanging on a bar for time 4 to 6 times per week, 2 to 3 times per day. So the progressions are as follows. Hit a 30-second hang with 2 arms, 60-second hang with 2 arms, 90-second hang with 2 arms, 2-minute hang with 2 arms, and after that you switch over to the one-arm stuff. One arm, 15 seconds, one arm, 20 seconds, and then one arm, 30 seconds. Those are the progressions. Now, I built this up over the last 2 to 3 months, and I'm able to hold a 30-second one-arm hang very easily. And honestly, when I started this project, I wasn't even anywhere near that, okay? I wasn't anywhere even close to even holding my body weight with one arm. Now, if you guys aren't training grip and you can't hang onto a bar with one hand, how are you gonna be able to do a one-arm pull-up? Okay? It's not possible. You guys have to work your grip, and it's one of the most overlooked things that I've seen people doing. And honestly, just start working on it and your entire pulling one-arm chin-up game is going to be a lot stronger. And then the second piece of that is building up the scapula. So the way you do this is grip onto the rings and basically using the muscles in your upper back, move your upper body up and down, and this is really going to build up that scapula, and it's very essential in building strength for the bottom of the one-arm chin-up. As you're in a dead hang, you need that strength in your scapula, your upper back, to pull you to the top. If you can't get out of the bottom, that is not a full rep, and that's not what I recommend to do. The full one-arm chin-up is from a dead hang all the way to a full lockout, all right? Keep that in mind. Okay, so the second thing that I did differently was spend much more time on the climbing rope. One of my friends was a gymnast in his early life. He has these insane biceps as a one-arm chin-up, and he's like, yeah, well, you know what? We were doing rope climb like every day, so naturally his biceps are absolutely massive. What I would do is every single pulling workout, I'd spend probably 10 to 15 minutes just on the climbing rope alone. I was climbing up, I was climbing down, straddle position, pike position. I was doing rope pull-ups, and then what I recently started doing is just rope isometric holds, where you grip onto the rope, your elbows are at 90 degrees, and you hold that from anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds. This is really, really challenging, but it is going to make your grip that much stronger. Since I've been doing this, I've been feeling like my back and my biceps are more engaged when I'm doing any form of pulling exercise, whether that be one-arm chin-up, front lever. In general, all my pulling got stronger when I spent more time on the rope. So those exercises are gonna build up your biceps, build up your back, and your grip as well. Now, if you don't have that, a good alternative is doing towel pull-ups, or also just throwing a little piece of rope over a pull-up bar, and you can get the same effect that way. All right, now number 3 is the one arm negative. This move is very, very important because it teaches you the position, and it also builds strength in the process. So to do it, what you do, grip on, you're in a top lockout position, and then slowly lower yourself down down as slow and controlled as possible. You do not want to be in free fall speed. You have to control it because again, this trains the technique and it's also going to train the strength in the process. Now, one variation I like to do is called the 𝗕𝗱𝘆 variation. That's where I spend 2 seconds at the top, 2 seconds with a 90-degree bend in my arm, and then 2 seconds right above dead hang, and then a 2-second dead hang. Now, those 4 positions are going to strengthen everything in the one arm chin up, and it's going to provide you a really solid foundation to start building it and getting you full rep. All right, so the fourth exercise that got me the one arm chin up was the assisted one arm chin. So if you guys have seen my basement videos, I have this pulley system set up here. From here, I put weight in a bag, and then every single week I can reduce it. Basically, I have control over how much assistance I'm getting, and this helps me get progressive overload. So every single week I was able to get stronger. So what I would do is I would hold on to this pulley system, grip onto the ring, and then do anywhere from 1 to 3 reps. The pulley system is as frictionless as possible. This is very beneficial because again, you control the loading. And then the last one, number 5, is close grip weighted chin-ups. Now, you guys are going to be asking for my max. I got that question quite a bit. I weigh 162 right now, and my max is probably like 120. And that's close grip. That's close grip chins. What I typically do towards the end of the workout is like anywhere from 45 to about 70 pounds. I do 3 sets of 6, and this has been very beneficial. Again, doing it at the end of the workout when all my main core exercises are done, I've been able to build up my biceps, build up my back doing that. And also the close grip position is really good because it targets your biceps, and it's pretty similar to what the sensation is when you're actually doing the one arm chin up. Now, if you guys are struggling with strength, I do recommend getting your weighted chin up to about 60% of your body weight. So for me, let's just take 160, 50% is 80, and then add another 60%, that's 90. So I'm in really good shape because I can chin like 120 pounds. But again, 60% is going to be a really good benchmark if you guys are just starting out. So I cannot attribute getting the one arm chin up to any single exercise. I do believe that it was a combination of all the things that I just mentioned here to get me there, okay? So the weighted chin up, that's building strength, building up the grip, building up the scapula, doing the organic training, the negatives, the assisted work. If I looked back on this journey and had to pinpoint a single issue, it's definitely grip. Because if I had my grip down, if I was training grip from the start, I'd probably have this within like a few months. But it took 2 years. I had a bunch of setbacks with the pinkies. But again, grip for me was the biggest thing. So it might be the biggest thing for you as well. Make sure you guys are on top of your training. Try to build that 30-second one arm hang. I'm also helping one of my friends out, Max Rosenfeld, if you're watching. Shout out to that homie. But basically, he's building his grip up as well. A lot of my friends that I'm telling about, they're really struggling with the 30-second one arm hang. That is going to be a difference maker, guys. If you can get that, there's a really good chance you can get to that one arm chin. All right, so I have talked enough. That is going to be it for this video. Like, subscribe if you guys are new here, and I'm going to be picking a winner every single week to give a free copy of my Rings Mastery program. It's going to cover everything. You're going to be a badass, all right? So that's going to be it. Comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode of 𝗤𝗎 Gymnastics TV. See you then.